Well, today a historian told me about people in Florida who once lived in fear. They were afraid to come out during the day. Some hid in the homes of sympathetic landowners or even in water wells. Free men were scared they'd be snatched up and sold into slavery. Back then, we were talking about people of color. Once again, we are covering stories about people of color living in fear, some being rounded up in ICE raids or going into immigration hearings and not coming out, banished by sudden deportation. A South Florida native, a Hispanic American, emotionally described how he felt he was profiled as an undocumented immigrant. He says he felt it was because he was a person of color. The circumstances from then to now are not the same. But is the queasy feeling you get any different? Absolutely not. No matter their shade, language, or country of origin, people of color in the U.S. have faced similar challenges. The demographics say Black and Hispanic citizens are side by side in mortality, education, net worth, and household income. Now, the federal government says those who arrived here illegally gotta go. And the state government says their kids who have been educated here should not get the in-state discount for college tuition. When asked if that feels right, those Hispanic kids are saying, absolutely not. And then there is DEI, the new political flashpoint. Our two most recent disasters, the mid-air collision in Washington and the wildfires in LA, are being blamed on diversity, equity, and inclusion. And while that is a broad umbrella that includes gender and sexual orientation, many people of color feel that it is largely aimed at them and that the DEI crackdown implies that they somehow bring down the bar of competency. That historian says it reminds him of laws passed way back in the 1800s, which restricted the rights of people of color. First, they were called the Black Codes, and then just Jim Crow. Much of that now is not taught in Florida schools. History is easy to repeat if you never know it. I happen to love Miami's diversity, and I hope we all strive to embrace it. And when we see efforts to turn back the clock, I hope we all say, absolutely not. And you can find all episodes of Absolutely Not on our website, cbsmiami.com.